Alright guys, I tried to tag as many people as I could. Obviously, it's hard to tag the people that come from eBay. If you're not friends with me, it's really, really hard to tag. But let me put this so you can find it underneath where I posted about the second eBay break. I think I'm going to try to make like threads for it, so it's obviously not going to let me copy and paste because, you know, that would make life too easy. There we go. Secret, you can actually watch it on YouTube if you want to. I stream live on YouTube too. I say that it's recorded only because one of the main goals of breaking on eBay is, obviously you guys can see we have a relatively good and decent sized break group as it is. It's to just grow the break group, get it to maybe people that just don't see it. We do everything normally on Facebook, so if you're an eBay person, by all means, first off, if you're in the Facebook group and you buy something on eBay, let me know, and I will, if you have cards here, I'll knock off the shipping. You don't need to double. You don't need to pay me double for any type of shipping. Like, I'll knock the shipping off of eBay. Anyways, we got the 4 boxes of hobby here. It's from the case that was in the first break. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020. For anybody that's new, he's our good luck charm around here. Give him a nice rub on all 4 boxes. Hopefully, he brings us some good luck. But what I was saying was, if you're in the group already and you get into one of the eBay breaks, please give me a second on the invoice to take off the shipping. I know with Christy I refunded it. The only reason I didn't refund the entire shipping was because I still got to pay fees on the shipping even if I refund you. Jeff, I'll send you. I was gonna send you a message about break credit because once again with the shipping, I have to pay the eBay fee. Even if I refund you, they still make me pay the fee on whatever the shipping is, because that's what eBay does. So, I was gonna message you about $5 break credit at the end of the break because I realized you got in it too when I was making the names. But I appreciate you guys paying right away too. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, if you're in the Sean, but you don't have, I don't think you've been in a break. I was gonna say, that's what I was saying, because like Nathan, I gave him back some, like obviously he had combined shipping because Nathan has 2 teams, but Nathan doesn't have any cards here either. Nathan's been in the group for almost 2 years now, I think. It's just whether or not, if you have cards here already, there's no point for you, because the breaks in the group, I already have to ship you cards. If I already have to ship you cards, I don't have to pay anything extra to ship. So there's no point for me to make you pay for shipping through eBay. If that makes sense. If you get what I'm trying to say. Like, if you have cards here, just let me know, hey, I have cards here. Can you knock the shipping off? That's what I was trying to get at. Robbie, you better go pay for the Orioles. You might be a little bit far from me. Where in Southern Maryland are you at? No, you didn't pay for shipping, Robbie. I already sent you an invoice. I sent you an invoice to take the shipping off. I caught you in Austin before you guys paid. I didn't get to catch everybody. Other than Nathan. I mean, Nathan could get in some stuff, but he wasn't in anything that I have. At least I don't think he has anything here. If he does, then I'll fix that accordingly. And welcome to the group. Obviously not Austin. I was going to say who. Welcome to the group, Endow or Nick. Say, because I know in Southern Maryland it's like 1 road in and 1 road out, depending where you live in Southern Maryland. So that's why I said it might not even be advantageous to come pick it up locally. We have Garrett Mitchell. We have Roman Anthony. Andres Mesa. Yasser Mercedes. Shea Langeliers. We have Tamar Johnson. Max Wagner. We have Gabriel Gonzalez. Brooks Lee. Poyaka Grego, Caminero. I won't be. Oh, I might be back Monday. I was gonna say I'm going to play softball in Salisbury, so I might not be near Baltimore. I might not be back Monday. We have Jordan Long. I mean, I'll be back Monday, but I don't know what time I'll be back if we do well Sunday. We have Ballesteros, Amarion Boyd, Matt McLean, Colson Montgomery, Drew Gilbert. But if we can meet up, that's more than fine, Sean. I mean, we have Kevin Parada, Blake Lubier, Colson Montgomery, Tamar Johnson, Miguel Blige. Also, everybody remember it's a holiday this week, so I'll probably have the labels printed out either Sunday or Monday, but obviously nothing can get dropped off till Tuesday. Khalil Watson. So if the label gets printed, don't go all crazy like, oh, it hasn't been processed through the post office. Anthony Gutierrez, Elijah Green, Kenny Gomez, Matt Mervis. The biggest thing is I have to put Rafaela, De Los Santos, Jet Williams. I have to put shipping into eBay. That's the reason why, like, no matter what, the package is going to get processed through eBay. Josh Jung. But if you have stuff here already, I just take the package that has eBay tracking with your other cards. Luciano Fernandez, Eric Brown Jr., and Yilber Herrera. I have Jordan Walker, number 5 in the prospect rankings. I have Daniel Suzak. We have Ellie De La Cruz on the Atomic. You get all the cards, even the veteran base. Jorge Ruiz, Arias, Rafaela, Justin Crawford, Artiga. We have Jonathan Mejia, Roderick Arias, Max Muncy, Henry Ramos, Marco Luciano. We have a Diaz De La Cruz, 103 out of 150. Nice hit here for the Diamondbacks on the Blu-ray wave. And that is going to Neil Bushy. Welcome to the group, Neil, if you're in the group. If you're not in the group, welcome to Breaking with me. We got Zach Neto. We have Edgar Kiro on the 65 out of 125 on the teal. Going to the Angels. And Sean. We have Brooks Lee. Cam Collier. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if they'll call up Ellie because they're just not competitive. We have Jacob Berry. Lugo. Gilarte. Like, I don't know if you'd want to waste time in the league on a non-competitive team. Justin Henry Malloy, Jefferson Rojas, Adley Rutschman, Christian Serta, Anthony Paguero, Samuel Munoz, Marcos Cabrera, Javier Azorio, Pete Crow Armstrong, on number 21 prospect. We're going to have the lime green Justin Crawford, 126 out of 399. For anybody coming off of eBay, there is other breaks posted in the Facebook group. There's another Bowman, half a case of jumbos with 2 boxes of Sapphire, Colton Cowser, Averson Artiga on the Lunar. We're going to get a nice Pirates hit here, and that's going to be Leova Paguero, 346 out of 499 on the rookie autograph. Going to the Pirates and Matt Freeman. as well as their Star Wars breakup, a case of Heritage, Edwin Arroyo, Trey Sweeney. Like I said, eBay is pretty much just to try to get some new faces in here that maybe you don't use Facebook that often, or maybe you don't even realize there is break groups on Facebook, because I know one of the guys from the last eBay break had no clue that there was people that just had Facebook groups for breaking. He thought it was like eBay or whatnot was the only option, so. Yeah, Greg, I was going to say, we were waiting on some payments. I actually had to even refund one person because they just didn't pay. They didn't pay and they had 100% reviews, but only had 9 reviews, and that just worries me in general when it comes to breaks. So, not that it necessarily means that the person won't pay, just if you only have 9 transactions, or let's say even if people gave you 50% feedback, 9 feedback, I mean, let's say people even give you 50% feedback on buying something, like, let's say you had 18 purchases on your whole eBay account, that's just a little worrisome. Yeah, so I could tag you because, I don't know, I mean, probably not related to Michael, but there's a Michael Wisser in the group, so it allowed me to tag you, but it won't allow me to tag some. I know there's people that join the group that I could not tag that are in the break, which is wild, because they're in the group and it wouldn't let me tag them even with the @ command. Like, I couldn't tag Sean. I'll have to find each person that joined and send them the links to the breaks. Yeah, Heritage is breaking after this, Robbie. Like I said, Heritage is going to break around 11. Everybody has settled their team, so it's just a matter of me loading the list in, grabbing the case, and ripping it open. I wanted to do that one last because I knew it was, well, I was hoping I could start breaking at 8 o'clock today, but the kids didn't allow that to happen. But I wanted that one to be the last one if it wasn't going to be the first one, because it is going to be a longer break. And then whenever I sort through it and everything, it's going to be, I'll probably do it kind of like I do Series 1 just because it's so many cards. But if I remember right, the cards don't really slide too well. But Greg, what I was explaining to everybody before you got in here was that there's also breaks in the Facebook group where you don't have to be on eBay for breaks. That I have several up there in the featured section, and anything that's open is always in the featured section of the Facebook group. If you need help, you can always send me a message. But let's get rolling here. We got Kyle Stowers to start off that one. We got Brett Batty. Stowers has not been playing too well this year. We have Zach Neto, Acuna. Gunnar Henderson starting to heat up, though. We have Corbin Carroll, Jason Churio, Ganau, Jordan Lawler, Ruben Santana, Tavares, and Miguel Blais. I have Juan Olmos, James Wood, Kumar Rocker, Jace Bowen, Ronnie Simone, Ryan Clifford, Brady House, we're going to have an AV Pirates. Oh, pitcher. We have Andrew Painter, The Lauder, Henry Davis, De Leon, Beltre, Evan Carter, Wilbur Sanchez, The Sun. You have Carlos Colmenares, Axel Sanchez Fernandez, got Vaughn Grisham, Ben Cosme, Austin Charles, Ricardo Perez Jorge, You have Jason Dominguez. Jason Churio on the Atomic. Jorge Ruiz, 67 out of 199 on the Fuchsia. Going to the Angels. And Sean. I don't think it's... I think there's more than that, but sure. I was going to say we have Julian, Colby Thomas. I have Andy Pages. Blaze Jordan. Montez. I have Marcelo Mayer. Vincent Perozzo. Robert Perez Jr. Taj Bradley. I have Yordani De Los Santos, Samuel Munoz on the Green Lunar, Spencer Jones, Juan Alonso. We have Pedro Leon, Christian Hernandez, Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker was hot in that last break. We have Kyle Harrison, Aponte. We have Gunnar Henderson, Daniel Montesino, Peyton Graham. Samuel Munoz right there. We're going to have Tamar Johnson, Kennedy Corona, Ellie De La Cruz, Jackson Merrill, Luis Garcia, Luis Angel Acuna. For the Rockies, 59 out of 99, Zach Veen. Going to Matt Hogue. I'm not adding a paper spot to Heritage. I was going to say. Randy DeJesus, Marcelo Mayer, and Xavier Isaac. He's been good the last couple of years, Matt, to be honest. When Leaf, for Trinity, for Leaf Trinity, I don't know if I'm getting 5 cases or if I'm getting 1 case. The guy that was taking orders for Leaf Trinity said I had 5 cases. Then Brian Gray sent me a message saying you only get 1 case. So I don't know what's going on, but the guy that takes orders didn't put me in for any cases, and I just emailed Brian and said, hey Brian, what's going on with this? Like, you wanted me to start taking more product, so I told the guy more product, and then doesn't tell me. I mean, regardless, I'm probably able to get a lot from Peach Data if I really want it, if we really want it. Well, Gypsy Queen's no longer a thing, because that is part of the canceled line of cards. How's everybody's week? Anybody have any big plans for Memorial Day weekend? Oof. I mean, I've never worked a Memorial Day weekend in my life, but I've also only ever worked for the government, so. Oh, there's definitely variations that you have to look at for Heritage, but that's not my job to do. That's your guys' job to do when you get your cards. If I notice it on camera, I'll point it out, but some of them are small nuances that on certain guys that if you don't know, if you don't know it's a variation, you don't know it's a variation. Like obviously you can tell like the old school jersey variation and some other stuff, but some of them are hard to tell without looking in depth through the cards. We have Garrett Mitchell, we have De Los Santos, Kenny Gomez, we have Gunnar Henderson, Yenner Fernandez, Zach Geloff, Nick Gonzalez, Marco Luciano, and we have an Ariel Amante, 88 out of 125 on the Teal Lunar, going to the Reds. And a Brant Lindsay. Oh, nice card there, Brant. I have Joshua Baez, Eric Brown Jr., Yosu DePaula, Curtis Meade, Marco Luciano, Jorge Ruiz, Daniel Suzak. I have Averson Artiga Aponte. I have Andy Pages, Dylan O'Ray, Juan Brito, Mikey Ramiro, Jose Peroza, Daniel Espino, Daniel Gilarte de la Cruz. I have O'Neal Cruz, Elijah Green, Lugo, Axel Ramirez, or Alex Ramirez, not Axel Ramirez, Cunha, Adley Rutschman, Alex Ramirez, Paguero, Justin Henry Malloy, I have Serta and Gabriel Martinez. Oh, do they finally list it now on the back of the card in Heritage? Because they used to not do that. Maybe I'll just run the break backwards. I'll just run the Heritage break with the cards reversed. We have Roderick Arias, Marcos Cabrera, Zach Geloff on the Atomic. We have Colton Cowser, Jace Jung, Kumar Rocker, Miguel Blyes, Edwin Arroyo. I have Corey Seager on the 134 out of 499. Going to the Rangers. And Nicholas Healy. I have Brady House, Tamar Johnson, Jason Dominguez. Got Jet Williams, Simone Wan, Khalil Watson, Montez on the green lunar. On the Mariners. And Joseph. Got Matt Mervis, Solano, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Jason Churio, Zach Neto. Got Tavares, Arroyo, Adley Rutschman. Have Juan Olmos, Santana, Jorge. Have Ronnie Simone, Mejia. Zach Veen. You're not going to watch the break. I already know you. You're like loathe Heritage. Jace Bowen and De Los Santos on the green Atomic. One of my favorite Rangers prospects, Tommy Specht. 199 out of 250 on the purple. I think this kid has a really good chance of being good. Perfect game athlete. Going to Nicholas Healy. Then we're going to have Ryan Clifford and Ariel Almonte. box number 3. Good luck to everybody in box number 4. I still can't believe the Orioles are actually... I figured their pitching staff would start to hurt them because they don't really have like a great pitching staff. But just when you have an above-average bullpen, you just need your starters to pitch 5 or 6 innings, and they've been doing that lately at the very least. So we'll run the Heritage break after this. It'll probably be like an 11:15-ish start. Maybe a little bit after that. Might end up pushing it to 11:30, but yeah, we're definitely running that tonight. We have Vaughn Grisham, Perozzo, Blaze Jordan, Anthony Volpe, Jordani De Los Santos, Jason Dominguez, Jordan Westburg. Gonna have Rafaela on the 2/175 on the pink. Going to the Red Sox. Luis Angel Acuna, Spencer Jones. Got Jordan Lawler, Robert Perez Jr., Zach Neto, Solano, Marco Luciano, Tavares Churio. We have Olmos, Santana, Zach Geloff, Valera, Montesino, Axel Sanchez for the Mariners, 6/50 on the True Gold. It's going to Joseph. True Gold Axel Sanchez. I have Kennedy Corona, Almonte. I have Anthony Gutierrez, Randy DeJesus, and Luis Garcia. I have Rafaela, Henry Davis, Perozzo, Brett Batty, Frammy De Leon, Chase DeLauder, Michelle DeSun, and Brian Acuna. I have Vaquero. I have Wilber Sanchez, Zach Neto on the Atomic. Axel Sanchez, Alex Ramirez, Sal Frelick, Ben Cosme, Austin Charles, Matt Olson, Purple Paper, 187 out of 250. Realized that when I put a piece of Last little bit of paper now. One of the Braves. Jonathan Mejia. Ricardo Perez. Martinez. Cole Young. Edouard Julian, William Bergala on the Lunar. Lazaro Montes and Jace Jung. Guerrero Jr., Gavin Williams. Oscar Colas, Cedeno. Elijah Green, Lou Beer. Upside down, Gabriel Moreno. Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler. Samuel Munoz. One second, regrip this. We have Christian Hernandez, Miguel Arroyo. Lose my mind here. There we go. Justin Crawford, Kyle Harrison, Yordani De Los Santos on the Green Atomic, and for the Phillies, Amarion Boyd on the Gold Shimmer. Be a 9 out of 50. Nice hit there for the Phils and Thomas Fink. I know that he was having trouble finding the stream too, so hopefully he found it and saw his card pulled. If not, I'm sure he'll be happy when he eventually finds it. We're going to have Peyton Graham and Jonathan Mejia to wrap us up. This case has been good so far. I'll post the last third. Probably post it middle of next week and have it go till, maybe I'll post it. Can't do 24 hours because it'll be way too late. So I'm not sure when we'll post it. The think probably do 3 days again and post it to end later in the week. But let's go over the hits real quick. You got Matt Olson for the Braves, 187 out of 250. Rafael out of 175 and Corey Seager out of 499. We have Edgar Quiro, 65 out of 125 on the Teal. Ariel Almonte out of 125 on the Teal Lunar. Justin Crawford on the Lime Green out of 399. Axel Sanchez out of 50 on the True Gold. And Jorge Ruiz out of 199 on the Fuchsia. We're going to have De La Cruz, Abdias De La Cruz, the 103 out of 150 on the Blue Ray Wave. We're going to have Zach Veen, 50 out of 99, number 17 prospect for the Rockies, and Matt Hogue. Leo Peguero, 346 out of 499 for the Pirates, and Matt Freeman. Tommy Specht going to the Rangers, 199 out of 250 on the purple. Going to Nicholas, and then we have the Amarion Boyd on the Gold Shimmer, 9 out of 50 going to the Phillies. And Thomas Fink. That is the break, guys. I appreciate you guys getting in the break. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. For everybody that joined through eBay that wasn't in the group originally, check out some of the other breaks that are in the group. I appreciate you getting in the break through eBay. You guys have a good night and be safe. If you're not going to come back and watch the Heritage break, we will run the Heritage break at 11:30. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night and be safe if I don't see you in a little bit.